Hello, my dear little dreamer. Welcome back to Slumberly, where bedtime becomes gentle, safe, and magical. Tonight's story is from our new series, Grandma's Nighttime Tales. These are cozy stories where Grandma teaches simple life lessons, full of love, wisdom, and comfort. So, snuggle down, pull your blanket close, take a deep breath in, and let's begin. Ellie was full of energy, laughter, and curiosity. She loved running through the meadows, climbing trees, and playing with the butterflies. But Ellie had one little habit: she was always in a hurry. She rushed to eat her breakfast. She even rushed to look at the flowers, barely stopping before darting off to the next thing. "Slow down, Ellie," her mama would call, but Ellie would giggle and say, "I can't. There's too much to do." One warm evening, after a long day of rushing, Ellie went to visit her grandma. Each step Ellie takes is marked by a relentless drive, the anticipation of what comes next, fueling her pace. The villagers, frozen in their routines, watch Ellie disappear down the path. Ellie continues her determined sprint, the village fading behind her with each hurried breath. The path ahead promises something more, and Ellie remains undeterred, her spirit soaring with anticipation. The cozy wooden house glows warmly as Ellie bursts onto the scene, breathless and weary from her journey. Collapsing onto the porch chair, Ellie's exhaustion is palpable, each breath a struggle as she fights to regain her composure. In a moment of quiet surrender, Ellie's voice cracks with fatigue as she calls out, "Oh, Grandma, I feel so tired." The wooden porch creaks softly under Ellie's weight, a testament to countless stories and shared moments. The house watches over Ellie with a silent promise of comfort and rest, its windows glowing like gentle eyes in the twilight. The quiet of the evening wraps around Ellie, a soothing balm to her weary soul as she waits for Grandma's comforting presence. Grandma lived in a cozy wooden house at the edge of the village, with a porch that looked out to the fields and the glowing night sky. Grandma chuckled softly, rocking gently in her chair. Her silver hair shone in the moonlight, and her voice was warm, like a soft blanket. "My little Ellie," she said kindly, "why are you always in such a hurry?" Ellie shrugged. "Because if I don't hurry, I'll miss something fun. I want to do everything." Grandma reached out and patted her hand. "But rushing, my darling, makes you miss the most important things." Ellie tilted her head. "What do you mean?" Grandma pointed up to the sky. The stars were just beginning to twinkle. One by one, look at the stars. Do they hurry to shine? No, they come out slowly, one after another, and still the sky becomes beautiful. The moon doesn't rush to rise, yet it always lights the night. Ellie gazed at the sky. She noticed how peaceful it looked, how the stars seemed to breathe slowly, twinkling at their own gentle pace. Grandma smiled. "Life is like that, Ellie. When we rush, we forget to see the little joys, like how the fireflies dance in the dark, or how the breeze carries the scent of flowers. The magic is always there, but only if we slow down enough to notice it. Ellie thought about her day. She remembered the flowers she had passed, but hadn't stopped to smell. In a moment of quiet contemplation, Grandma shares a profound truth. Look at the stars. Do they hurry to shine? No, they come out slowly. Grandma nodded. But tomorrow is another day. You can choose to walk slowly, to listen, to look, to breathe. And tonight, you can practice slowing down right here with me. Ellie leaned against Grandma's shoulder. The rocking chair creaked softly as Grandma swayed back and forth. The night air was cool and gentle, carrying the sound of crickets and the distant hoot of an owl. Close your eyes, Ellie, Grandma whispered. Breathe slowly, in and out. Feel the night around you. Ellie did as she was told. She breathed in deeply, smelling the sweet grass and the wood smoke from Grandma's chimney. She breathed out, feeling her body grow heavier, calmer, and softer. The stars seemed to glow brighter, as if they were proud of her for slowing down. After a while, Ellie opened her eyes again. Grandma, she said softly, I think I like slowing down. It makes everything feel calmer. Grandma kissed her forehead. That's my girl. Remember, the world will wait for you. You don't need to hurry through it. Ellie yawned, her eyes growing heavy. Tomorrow, I'll walk instead of run. I'll look at the flowers. I'll listen to the brook. Grandma's eyes twinkled. That sounds wonderful. And tonight, you can drift into dreams, slowly, gently, like the stars, drifting into the sky. Ellie snuggled closer as Grandma rocked her gently. The night wrapped around them like a soft blanket, the stars whispering, "Good night." Grandma says, "But tomorrow is another day." Ellie drifted into sleep, rising from Grandma's rocking chair into the starry sky. Soft glowing clouds floated close, waiting to welcome her with silver light. She stepped onto a glowing cloud, laughing as each step lit it brighter. Stars twinkled above like lanterns, guiding her as she hopped from one cloud to another. A bright star floated into her hands, warm and humming gently. It showed Ellie the flowers and brook she had rushed past, reminding her of the joys she had missed. Ellie sat on a cushion-shaped cloud, swinging her legs. The moon rose higher, painting rivers of silver across the sky, while stars bowed gently in its glow. A path of twinkling stars formed before her. Step by step, Ellie crossed the glowing bridge to the moon, where she touched its warm, comforting surface. She climbed onto the moon's soft sand, where silver flowers bloomed. Constellations came alive, birds and rivers dancing joyfully as she lay back on the glowing curve. Grandma's lullaby floated through the sky. The stars twinkled in rhythm, glowing gently to the tune. Ellie hummed along, her heart calm and full of peace. The moon lowered her to a cradle-shaped cloud. Tiny stars hovered close like fireflies. She curled up, smiling at the rocking that felt like Grandma's chair. Ellie yawned, hugging a small glowing star to her chest. The stars above slowed their twinkling, and the cloud wrapped around her like a soft silver blanket. She drifted deeper into sleep. The moon rose higher, guarding her with silver light. Back on Grandma's porch, she rested safely in Grandma's gentle arms. Another star floated down, brighter than the rest. It gifted Ellie a tiny sparkle, planting patience and joy in her heart before drifting back into the sky. Clouds shimmered with rainbow light, one unfolding into a giant swan. Ellie climbed on, soaring between constellations as the swan left glittering trails behind. The swan lowered her into a glowing cloud garden. Starlight flowers bloomed, and a brook of silver trickled nearby. Ellie dipped her fingers, leaving glowing trails. Ellie sat on the moon's glowing curve, gazing at Earth asleep below. The moon hummed deeply, rocking her with steady warmth as her eyelids grew heavier. Finally, she rested on a cloud shaped like Grandma's rocking chair. Stars formed flowers and brooks above, and Ellie smiled faintly as she sank into peaceful sleep. Ellie drifts deeper into her dream, curled among silver clouds. Her breathing is steady, soft, her little body floating weightlessly in a sky of peace and quiet. Slowly, the dream fades. Ellie is back in her cozy bedroom, tucked under Grandma's quilt. Outside the quiet house, stars whisper, "Rest, little one. You are safe. You are loved. Tomorrow waits gently. Tonight is only for peace, calm, and deep sleep."